Hey everyone, it's Julie. Today we'll be making spicy chicken rigatoni. Super simple, but I had to share it because it was too delicious not to share. So let's hurry and get started. So we're first going to season our chicken. I used kosher salt, pepper, and chili powder. I always use kosher salt unless I'm baking, and usually I say chili powder is optional, but this is a spicy chicken dish, so I would use it. I'm using thinly sliced chicken breast. You can use thicker cut ones or boneless chicken thighs. Chicken legs would be a bit strange, but whatever you prefer is fine. I also sprinkled a little bit of oregano, but that is optional, and we are going to season both sides of the chicken. Here is my skillet. I drizzled a little bit of oil, and we are going to saute the chicken cutlets for about 3 minutes on each side. And now I am very much against crowding a pan with meats because what happens is your chicken will steam rather than sear, but I think 3 chicken breasts were fine. Once the chicken is done cooking, you want to remove it from the pan, and in the same skillet, we're going to make our sauce. You'll need some diced onions, and I promise these were not burnt. It's the juices of the chicken mixed with the chili powder, and you're probably thinking, yeah, sure, Julie, you burnt those onions, but I really didn't. I hate serving my guests a dish with burnt onions. I cooked them over medium-low heat for about 4 minutes or until they were translucent. About 3 to 4 minutes later, I added in the red chili flakes, fresh garlic, and fresh basil. I added about a teaspoon of chili flakes and it was perfect for me. If you don't like it too spicy, I would suggest adding half a teaspoon. 10 seconds later, I added in the crushed tomatoes. I used fire roasted tomatoes because they are really good. I suggest you try them if your local supermarket carries them. I poured in a little bit of water, gave everything a mix, and I always season the sauce with salt, pepper, and sugar. If you don't feel comfortable adding sugar, you can add some grated carrots, and that will help balance out the acidity from the tomatoes as well. I covered this with some aluminum foil. I can't find the lid for this skillet. And I simmered it for about 20 minutes. After it simmered for 20 minutes or so, I poured in a little bit of heavy cream, or as a restaurant would say, a touch of heavy cream. How much exactly is a touch? Ask your server next time. That'd be interesting. I grated some Parmesan cheese. And now seriously, how can you go wrong with this recipe? It has tomatoes, garlic, heavy cream, chili flakes, Parmesan cheese. Everything that's delicious is in this dish. You just can't go wrong. I chopped my chicken into bite-sized pieces, placed it in the sauce, and I let it simmer for about 15 minutes on low heat. The chicken will become very tender and the sauce will thicken up beautifully. And now raise your hand if you think this looks like chicken tikka masala. I think so. I added in some peas. I just let them warm up a bit and I then mixed in my rigatoni, and that was it. This is so delicious, even the pickiest eaters will love this. People who hate spicy food will love this. Okay, I'm probably pushing it. And that's another thing, you can certainly omit the chili powder and the red pepper flakes. You'll just have to call it chicken rigatoni instead of spicy chicken rigatoni. I grated some extra Parmesan cheese on top and a little bit of basil, and that was it. This was perfection. I think you guys will love this. And another thing, you guys can certainly shred the chicken instead of dicing it up into little pieces. Whatever you guys prefer. I really hope you guys give this recipe a try. Hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you all so much for watching.